Hey folks, let's learn something new about the oil and gas industry. It's a great show today. We have Rick Fowler with LLOG Exploration with us. He's a VP of Deepwater Development. Hey Rick, how's your day going?
It's going great. Very busy day.
All right, so we want to be cognizant of your time. We're going to ask you a couple of quick questions because we actually love your business model. So one of the first things I want you to talk about is tell me just a little bit about LLOG.
Sure. LLOG is a private company. We've been around since 1977. Right now, the vast majority of our work is in deep water, about 90% of our investment. We have developed 17 deep water fields to date, and our biggest field thus far is Houdat, which is currently producing 38,000 barrels a day and 60 million cubic feet a day. And then we're currently developing the Delta House floating production system, which will be installed later this year and come on production in next year.
And you know, those are some incredible numbers for a small, independent deep water operator. I want to ask you something. You are obviously a David among a multiple of Goliaths. What is your secret to actually being this successful in deep water when you compete with those big guys?
We started on the shelf, and we were very successful. We decided to go deeper because of that success. We have a tremendous exploration success rate. Our exploration success rate is actually 70%, which is about double industry average. We decided we could take that same geologic technology, geophysical technology, and use it in deeper water. And we began moving in deeper water in the early 2000s, and we've been very active since then. Yes, we are a smaller company in terms of staff, but we are very well funded, and so we are able to have capital budgets and between $500 million and $1 billion a year. As we continue to develop, we actually right now have 4 deepwater rigs under contract, including 2 new builds, which is a very exciting time for us.
Yeah, it is very exciting. So how deep are y'all exploring now?
We are currently drilling a well with a partner that's 34,000 foot. We do have leases out to 8,000 foot water depth. That being said, I don't think our goal is to drill deeper or drill in deeper water. It's more what reserves, what fields can we produce that will generate the most cash flow.
Okay. So I often talk about talent being a constraint in the oil and gas industry. What are your thoughts around that?
Talent is very definitely a constraint now. I think it'll continue to grow, to worsen over time. Most of our staff has around 30 years of experience, and most of our staff had previous experience with majors. As we continue to age in 5 or 10 years, a lot of those people are going to reach retirement age, and we have made a concerted effort at LLOG to hire younger staff, less experienced, and then get them mentored with some of the more experienced people so we can move forward and not have a hitch as people do tend to get older. But yeah, I do think there's going to continue to be a challenge to hire qualified people, and I expect that trend to continue in the future.
Okay. So a lot of younger people really have a bad misconception about the oil and gas industry. What do you think the opportunities are for the younger generation in oil and gas?
I think there's a lot of opportunities. You know, certainly the engineering and geology, geophysical, there's tremendous opportunities there for new assignments. You know, from my standpoint, I think the industry needs to go out and attract, you know, start earlier with middle school kids, high school kids, get them interested in math and science and in the industry as well, and then continue to develop them. I do work with API. We spend over 50 in the Delta section of API. We spend over 50% of our funds on education. We do try to reach middle school kids, high school kids, and we do about 20,000 a year in scholarships to college age candidates.
Yeah, so you and I have that in common. I'm on the Houston chapter of API, and a lot of our money goes to the same programs to help underprivileged kids or younger kids get into the oil and gas industry. If you're not a member of the API, join. All right, so here's a big question. When you think about your career, what's the biggest lesson you've learned in your career about business?
That's a great question. I think a lot of people in the industry tend to focus on very short term. What does the production report look like today? What does the drilling report look like today? I think throughout my career, I have been one more to look on the horizon, what's coming, and I equate it to, I taught my daughters how to drive not too long ago, and they tend to be looking right in front of the car, 5 feet away. And I said, no, you need to be looking way out there. It's much easier to adjust your car and avoid an incident looking way out in the horizon. If you look at something right in front of you, it's almost too late to change anything. Now, obviously, we need people in our company looking at what's going on that specific day, but I do encourage people to take a longer-term focus. Aside from that, I would also suggest that just maintaining a consistent level of performance, delivering more than your customer expects, day in, day out, will make you more value throughout your organization and make you more value to your company.
Man, that's some great advice. So Rick, I just want to thank you for this slice of your time. I know your calendar's booked solid. And my viewership is actually required to thank you as well, because we got to see inside the world that we normally get to see inside of. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Mark. Appreciate it.
All right, folks, I hope this helps. We will see you next time.